Hi, I'm Yvonne, and this is
Donna, Turk.
When did you start playing music?
I was 4. My dad came to me and asked if I wanted to play the fiddle, and I said no. I wanted to play the piano. And,
me too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I didn't know what a violin was. I'd never heard it.
Yeah.
He would play piano music on a record every night before I went to bed, and so that's all I knew, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And but he won. I started the fiddle.
Yeah, there you go. That's awesome. And who is your biggest musical influence, like growing up or now? Or?
I have to say Dean Marshall
Yeah.
from Calgary. He was a friend, but teacher, and a huge musical influence. In Calgary, he was just a bright star, and I looked up to him so much. And he also offered what I was doing, which was classical and fiddling. And he was great at both. You know, he knew how to fiddle and had style, but the classical, he had the technique, and that's kind of the world I was growing up in. So he was a great mentor.
That's awesome. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I never really had that. I just kind of had to find my fiddle.
It's hard.
Voice.
Yeah.
And actually, when the Calgary Fiddlers with Dean came out to Victoria, I think I was about 6 or 7.
Really?
That's when I saw other people doing fiddle
so
as
cool.
well, and so that's
cool.
funny,
That's cool.
funny story.
I wonder if I was in the group at that point.
I wonder. I don't know. Could be. Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been, because I was 11 when I joined the Fiddlers.
Okay.
Until I was 18.
Wow. Crazy. Small world. And who is your favorite fiddler?
Oh, I have a whole bunch. I mean, from an early influence, it's definitely Graham Townsend.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, of course. And he came out to Calgary a few times, and it's just so inspiring to watch and listen to, and I loved his tunes. More recently, because of the last 12 years or so, I've been spending so much time in Manitoba. Andy DeJarlis, for sure.
Yes.
I love his feel and his groove and his style with the Métis music.
Cool.
And Natalie McMaster and Jerry Holland and Linda Stubbart, anybody down there, you know, Maddie Rankin, oh my God, you know.
Exactly.
As soon as I bring that on my iPod, it's hard to stop grooving.
Absolutely. Cool. Dude.
Go.
And where's the most interesting place you've been to because of music?
Oh, that's hard. I was so lucky as a kid because I was in the Calgary Fiddlers and I was also in the Calgary Youth Orchestra, and we toured almost every summer. So at 14 I was in Australia and we played in the Sydney Opera House, which is so cool.
That's awesome.
And because I was also in the Fiddlers, they would take a side group of us and do small gigs around where we were doing, so we had even more opportunities, which is cool.
Awesome. Yeah.
That was definitely a highlight.
Yeah, no kidding.
But, you know, I've been to Scotland so many times, like 5 times maybe, and a couple times as a kid, maybe 4 times, a couple times as a kid and a couple times as an instructor with the Fiddlers, that when I go to Scotland, it feels so familiar, and
Yeah.
that's a really cool feeling.
Yeah.
And the people are so great.
Yeah,
So,
I feel the same way.
yeah, it's so neat.
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. And one last little random question. What's your favorite dessert?
Aha! Oh. Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen?
We don't eat dessert, but Dairy Queen, yeah.
Yeah.
It gets me.
Yeah, I hear ya. The good old chocolate dip cone, that'll be
No.
Oh,
Blizzard.
really?
Blizzard all the way.
Blizzard, okay.
Banana split Blizzard.
Oh, all right. For me, it's the good old chocolate dip cone. That was our big treat when we were growing up as
for
kids.
sure.
So, yeah, cool. Well, thank you so much for doing this with me, Donna.
Thank you.